showtime.
Good afternoon. My name is Jacqueline Perth. I'm your facilitator today. I'm here to talk to you about job offers. Basically, I'm here to talk to you about being the best, B-E-S-T. And with best, I'm talking about first B. Be courteous, and it's a business with your job offer. Always be on your best behavior. The interviewing process does not end until you leave that campus. So you may see a friend or a buddy out there and you just want to just carry on, but remember you're still on campus and you're still a part of the interview process. And also, the interview process will transition to your job stage process. So keep that in mind, be on your best behavior. And also, everyone that you meet while you're there at that place of employment is a potential hiring manager. You never know that their opinion, who they are, they could be the secretary to the person who you're interviewing with. So you never know that person is a potential hiring manager to you. And so their opinion counts. She's not just a receptionist. He's not just someone you see in the mailroom. He may be related to that person who just interviewed you. So be on your best behavior. Consider that it's business. The response that you get may not be what you like. You may also have a bad interview, but at the same time, the offer process haven't completed yet. You may not be the first choice. You could also be the second choice. But what if the first choice didn't accept the job and they're coming back to you now? So always be on your best behavior. You never know what that will lead to your next job or the offer that is coming. Also, it's business. So call, follow up, and when you call and follow up, do it in a professional manner. We're not friends yet. I'm not just Jackie or you're not, John or whoever. It's Mr. John or Miss Jackie or something. Be on your best behavior. Consider this person as your new boss. So speak to them that way when you're following up on your call. Because now we're looking to get that job offer. Also, make no assumption as to relationships in the company. I'm not sure if you've ever been in a scenario like this. I've been to a wedding before, a very nice wedding, and you see someone just acting crazy and just behaving poorly, and you wonder, who's that person? How did they ever get invited to this wedding? Because it's an upscale stuff. Then you later found out, well, that's the groom's brother, or that's the bride's brother. Can you imagine if you had talked to that person poorly? What would have happened? You don't know who's in relationship with whom in the job. So you're looking for that offer. So treat every relationship you meet, treat everyone you meet during that process as a potential hiring manager that's going to give you that job offer, okay? So that's B. Be courteous, be on your best behavior. The next thing for job offer is to evaluate the offer. So often we get this letter, do we really read it? We may just skim through it, but do we really read and understand the job offer? What are they offering for us? Also, identify any changes in that letter compared to any discussions you have in the interview. Maybe the letter says something completely different from your understanding of what the job is. We want to avoid any misunderstanding and miscommunications. And so recall all your discussions and compare it to what is written in your job offer. Another thing, address all discrepancies as misunderstanding. Your boss never lied, or the potential hiring manager didn't lie. It's just a misunderstanding. And you communicate it that way to make sure you understand that, okay, I'm not sure if I understood that this is what we discussed, but when I look in the offer letter, it may be a little different from what we discussed. Or, maybe when I read the job description earlier and came in for the interview, it looked a little different from what we have. So it's a misunderstanding. Always treat it as a misunderstanding and be very professional about it. And compare the job offer to other offers or opportunity. Everyone wants to be in that position where I have 3 or 4 offers where I can sit down and compare them and say, okay, which one is best? And it's not all about money. Money is important, but if you have an offer where they're both relatively within, $500 difference, then you have to start looking at maybe your retirement plan or see, know where the stock markets and all the things are going on. Where is this company investing their money? Will I even have a retirement plan at the end of this, once I'm vested? You got to see where they're investing their money for your retirement. So those are important things that I would look at. Looking at the big picture. Is there room for growth? You know, once I get hired in this position, what would be my next elevation, if any, in this job? So if you have the same, relative with the same amount of money, then there's some other factors you want to look at from the big picture looking at that offer. And just, you know, just basically take some time to evaluate it. And sit down and be patient. But at the same time, we need to safeguard that position. What I mean by safeguarding that position, although you're going to take some time to evaluate, don't have the employer waiting forever for you to get back with a response. Give them a date when you're going to respond. Don't keep them waiting for a long period of time while you're doing the evaluation. Let them know that you're going to get back with them, and you're going to get back with them in a timely manner. Don't stretch the company too far. Okay, I interviewed for a job as a clerk, and all of a sudden I'm coming back now during the offer letter to see if I could get a supervisor job. No, that's not right. Secure and safeguard the position for which you interviewed for, and do not try to stretch that company to another job. Also, changes and modification to the initial job offer. You can counter offer, but don't change it to the point where the changes that you're making or the things that you're making completely blow the position out or completely blow your opportunity, because now you're making a counter offer and not necessarily accepting the offer that they gave you, okay? And then finally, your technical skills. Well, you have to now show the employer that the things that you interview and the things in the offer letter, you're willing to perform and demonstrate those technical skills as part of the offer. So if you're not willing, while you're looking at this offer letter, if you're not willing to demonstrate those technical skills that is required, then, you know, why did you interview? And so your performance should now reflect the detailed requirements of the position. Also, get through the probational period. Make up your mind while you're there that you're willing to get through the probational period. While you're interviewing, you may realize, oh, this may not be the boss that I want to work for. Or who to tell, you could end up being their boss. Or as well as you may not be in that position for a very long time. This could be just an opportunity to move on. So whatever you do, whenever you're in the job offer stage, I want to encourage you to be on your best behavior. Be the best that you can be. First, be courteous. Remember, it's business. E, evaluate the offer. Take your time to look at it. Don't try to completely change it. S, safeguard the position. Make sure that you follow up on a timely basis, and you're going to secure that that position is yours. And finally, be ready to demonstrate those technical skills that the position requires. Thank you, and I look forward to being your facilitator.